Hi artist! So this week we are talking about the color wheel. I hope you enjoyed the video that I shared with you, and now you are going to make your own color wheel. So for this you're going to use the heavy painting paper that I sent home in your art kit, and you're going to need something that you can trace a circle with. So I used the bottom of our teapot. A mixing bowl or something like that would work great. And then you're going to divide your circle into 4 equal sections. You'll need a ruler for that. And after you have the 4 equal sections, you want to divide each of those triangles into 3. So you'll draw lines across like this, and then another one. And now I have 3 parts in each of those triangles, and then you'll do it again to these 2. So here's one that I have done. And you'll see I labeled all of my colors. So that will be your next step after you've divided your circle into, let's see, 12 parts. You'll then add all of your colors, and you can use, I'm adding a color wheel on this post that you can use for reference. It just makes it easier when you add those labels when you start painting. And so that brings me to our next part. We're going to use the watercolors I sent home to fill in our color wheel. I'm gonna move on to one that I started here. So I suggest that you do your primary colors first and then your secondary. And you'll have all of those colors in your watercolor palette, but after that you'll have to do some mixing. So for our intermediate colors, which are all of these blends of colors, you're going to mix the 2 colors that they are in between. So here we have red violet, so we're going to use a little bit of violet, and then I'm gonna get some red. Someone is doing their lawn outside. Kind of bad timing. Hope you can still hear me okay. So you can see I've used both of those colors. I don't want to mix them in our palette, so that's why I've been grabbing some of the paint, putting it on my paper, and then washing my brush and grabbing some of the other color. You don't want to get your palette all mixed up, so mix on your paper and not in your palette. So I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with that blend of red violet. You can see that it's different than the violet and the red. And you'll just do that all the way around your color wheel. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'm excited to start our next project next week.